Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is awesome to be here today with you on this beautiful day talking about Kundalini energy and forgiveness. Right? They go hand in hand. They absolutely go hand in hand. Because as beings of light, having a human experience, our natural state, although many times for many people it is not their natural state, is happiness. Happiness is our natural state. Welcome to Success Through Meditation. I'm Shakti, coming to you from a lineage of enlightenment to help you to see, honor, and love the light within yourself so that you can see, honor, and love the light within others. We just, as humans, living this human life, actually as light-filled beings living this human life, we tend to garble up our happiness with things that happen in life. Getting disappointed if this happens, being happy if that happens, being confused if this happens, being angry if this happens, depending on our moods and abilities to get through whatever life happens to throw at us, right? So our natural state very much is happiness. And releasing the Kundalini energy and maintaining our happiness is really not so difficult. You can see it in infants, can't you? You can see their happiness. They come in, they coo, they're happy to be here. Well, that's after the slap, of course. That many of them, some still get on their little bums to make sure that they're breathing, right? So you can see it with them when they enter our world. They smile and coo with delight, don't they? They're so beautiful to watch. There is nothing like the birth of a child and being able to be witness to that, or actually creating these infants within your own being, within your own belly. And there is nothing like it. Spiritually moving, beautiful, and very exciting. So we marvel, don't we? We marvel at the angelic faces that come into our world. They exude peace and happiness. They've just arrived from source, from love. They have, from the arms of love, they have been we take them into our care, don't we? So when we as adults are connected, when we're plugged in, just like in Avatar, when we are plugged in to source, in contact with love, with light, our happiness increases. With my teacher, when I became a student many, many years ago, when I came into contact with that much light, I had never known such happiness. I thought I was a very happy being. I had always been very devoted in my religious ideology with the religion that I had been raised with. I was very, very devoted, and I thought I was very happy, and until I came into direct contact with so much light, unlike anything I had ever known before. Then I had a sense of what true happiness is. So you never know what it is. It's going to bring you this contact, this direct contact with light, right? But we all have it. We forget it is what happens. We come into this world with so much light, filled with wonder and awe, and then one day a mean person or something negative happens in our lives, and things are not quite as bright and happy as they were when we entered this world filled with innocence. So what happens is that when you hold this energy within, this grudge type of energy, when you feel guilt, for instance, if you feel guilt or angry or any of these negative emotions, we lose the connection. We lose the connection with light. And what happens is that when you forgive, today's all about forgiveness, isn't it? And releasing the Kundalini energy. When you forgive, you bring back that connection with light. Forgiveness and compassion are, when you don't have forgiveness and compassion, this blocks your connection with light. When you forgive, you connect. You connect with source and you release the hold. You release the power that this grudge, this anger had upon you, or that power that that person had over you. You release this power that they've got. And the Kundalini energy rises. You have more energy when you release this hold, when you release the heaviness of the energy of holding a grudge. When you release this, the Kundalini rises. You're filled with more light, more love, you're connected to source, and the Kundalini then rises within you, in, out, all around. Your Kundalini begins to rev up when you release these negative emotions through forgiveness. Your soul flourishes, your heart becomes much larger, much more able to dominate your world, your heart, your compassion, your love, when we forgive. So these other things, these other negative emotions, these other negative energies block, they block the energy of love and the Kundalini that you hold within. So to start with forgiveness, you must forgive yourself. This is key. Forgive yourself for everything you have ever done, any negative thing you have ever acted upon in your life, any negative emotion even. Forgive yourself. I love what Maya Angelou said once upon a time. I'll paraphrase. I do what I know. When I know better, I do better. I do what I know. When I know better, I do better. That's how it works. When we know better, we do better, don't we? So you do what you know. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what you did in that moment. Forgive yourself for all of the infractions in all of the worlds, with all of the emotions, with all of the beings, from all of your past lives that you have ever done. Forgive yourself. And then forgive others. Make a list. Make a list of everyone first that you think that you have impacted in a negative way. Make a list of all of the things that you have done and forgive yourselves for all of these learning experiences. Forgive yourself. Then make another list. Make another list of all of those who have hurt you, from the smallest infractions to more intense, larger ones. Start with the small ones. When they didn't give you the scoop of ice cream that you thought you really wanted, you wanted that big scoop of ice cream and they only gave you a little one. Forgive them. Forgive them. They didn't let you go first in hopscotch, They didn't give you your meal first, whatever it was. They didn't kiss you when you wanted to be kissed. They didn't hold you. They didn't hug you when you wanted to be hugged and held. Forgive them. Start with those, the smaller ones first, and lead up to the ones that were more impactful, that hurt you more. Make this list, write it down, and forgive them. You don't need to do it all in one day. You don't need to do it all in one session at all. Take your time. But what you will feel is this lightness of being. And as you feel this lightness of being, the Kundalini begins to rise, more energy. This is a brand new year. Happy New Year, by the way. A brand new year filled with possibilities. It's a brand new day filled with possibilities. Every day is a brand new lifetime filled with such amazing, awe-inspiring possibilities, possibilities beyond your own vision, beyond what you can see with your eyes. This is why I teach to learn to see with your heart. Your heart will always lead you in the right direction. So we release the Kundalini energy through forgiveness. This is one of the ways that we release it. There are many ways to release the Kundalini energy. Through forgiveness, being forgiving toward those who have hurt you is one of the ways. Make this list, okay? Make this list of all of those who have hurt you and start out with the ones that hurt you in a very small way and lead up to the ones that tended to impact your life in a much greater way. Maybe it took you years to get over something that had been done to you. Forgive them. This is not saying that they did something that was okay. That is not what I'm saying at all. You're forgiving for your own release of their power that has been holding you hostage, really, for many, many years. We're releasing that energy so that your own Kundalini energy can rise, can energize you in this new year, in this new day. Let's make 2025 a year of great energy, of positive energy, of more light, more love. Forgive. Forgive. So we must have compassion, right? We feel someone else's pain. We open up to someone else's difficulty with kindness and compassion. What this does is it opens the path of light for yourself. When you start on this path of light, you begin with compassion for yourself. All of yourselves, all of your lifetimes of selves. Forgive yourself for it all. And as you know compassion for yourself, you'll begin to know compassion for others. Because truly, we are not separate beings, we are one. And when you know compassion for others, you feel the compassion for yourself. Or when you know compassion for yourself, you feel the compassion for others. This is the idea. We are not separate beings. This is the illusion of duality. We are one. We are all part of the same makeup. Even the same DNA. We are all a part of the same star that burst to make you and I. Not separate beings. All a part of the same universe, with the same cells, with the same physical energy. And we learn more about this physical energy in our silence, in our releasing, forgiving, and sitting in silence. We are one. We all want the same things, don't we? We all want to be heard. We all want to be understood. Oprah has oftentimes said that the only thing that a human being really wants is to be validated, to be heard. And what a beautiful thing for you to hear someone, to just listen, to love, to have compassion for someone, to be connected and heard, to have sympathy for the suffering of another is a beautiful thing, something that you can do. It can be overwhelming in wanting to make a difference, can't it? We can't do everything for everyone in the world, certainly. But when you realize that suffering is caused by a disconnect with Source, we have disconnected ourselves. When we feel this lack of happiness, lack of forgiveness, it's a disconnect. And we need to once again connect in light through forgiveness, forgiving all of those who have ever hurt you. So you must make a conscious decision first to connect yourself with light, to become a beacon of light. Now, this doesn't mean that you must walk around, supposing that you are the beacon of light that everyone is going to see, connect with, and love, right? No. You simply do this within yourself. You love yourself. You connect with the source within you. And yes, it's true. You will wear a smile more often. When you sit in silence, in the silence of meditation, this is what happens. The Kundalini is released, and you may find yourself simply sitting in silence with a smile. It's a beautiful thing. It's a thing that we all can do on our own every day, learning how to be happy, learning how to connect once again. So you do become the beacon of light for your brother or sister suffering. You can light the way to more peace, more joy, more love, more bliss. Be that. And in this way, you lift others. This is true compassion. This is true compassion. By being a living example, we radiate light, right? We radiate light by knowing this compassion and forgiveness for yourself, right? Forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Be the inspiration that lifts another out of pain into freedom, peace, and bliss. You know, being funny is an important aspect, an important part of life. And maybe something that you can say, a light something or other that you can say will lift someone out of their sadness. Maybe simply listening with a smile on your face, with love in your eyes, maybe you can be the one to lift someone out of sadness. What a lovely thing. What a wonderful purpose in life to simply be that. Be you. If you do nothing else, if you learn nothing else from me, learn to be yourselves. Be you. No one else on this planet is you. Only you can be you. Be the best, happiest you that you can be. And that in and of itself is more than enough purpose in life. The challenge is that so many times people put the shadow over themselves so that they are not actually themselves. They think they need to be a certain way. They think they need to say certain things. And they lose themselves by trying to be something that someone else wants them to be. So first, learn to be yourselves. And you can do that through connection with light. Through connection with light, you can come to know yourselves in a much better way. Be the guide by knowing forgiveness and compassion for yourself and for humanity. As you connect to your true and authentic self daily in meditation, you're able to be the light for others. Sit in stillness with your true selves. How can you not spread love and light when you're sitting in connection always with light? How can you not? As you are the embodiment of spirit, of light, of love, of source, of compassion. In this state, you have the ability to make more soul connections with others with no judgments. Never judge yourself. Never berate yourself. Never speak badly about yourself. Always think well of yourself. Always look good. Always see yourself as looking wonderful. You know, I recommend that every day when you look in the mirror, when you wake up and you look in the mirror, say, I love you. I love you. And every day when you shower, every day when you put on your lotions, whatever it is that you're doing, love every bit, every aspect of your physical self and your heart self. Love every cell in your being, the cells that look to you to take care of them. Love them. Love these cells in your body and take care of them without judgment, no blame. As you see yourself reflected, not only in the mirror when you wake up, but in others. You see your own reflection in your relationships with others. This is compassion. This is kindness. So forgive and learn to let go. for more energy, more light, more love. The energy, you know, it's very important to have energy, isn't it? Power. It's very important to have this so that you can then serve in a much more efficient way. It takes power and energy to love. It takes power and energy to have relationships. It takes power and energy simply to be yourselves, to give of yourself in any way at all. It takes power and energy, doesn't it? Of course it does. And we gain this power and energy every day when we sit in meditation. For those of you who may be new to the practice of meditation, when we wake up, we take a shower, or at the very least, wash our hands and face. And we sit. We sit in meditation for 15 minutes to begin. Over time, you'll increase this energy from 15 to half an hour to 45 and eventually an hour. No need to go much further than that, unless you're very, very inspired. So we sit for 15 minutes. Our hands are placed very gently in our laps. Our backs are straight. We want to make sure that the Kundalini can flow easily. So we sit up nice and straight. You're very awake. Don't fall asleep. Your tummy's empty. If you need to wake up, have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever it is, some yoga exercises to wake your body up, to stay awake. It's the most incredibly beautiful time of the day. It's the time that you just can't wait to get to when you meditate with love, compassion, and bliss. We love to meditate because we know that through our meditation practice, we connect more with Source, with happiness, with love and compassion. When you are connected, not disconnected, when you are connected to Source, when you're plugged in, you're happy. You're at your very happiest. Through meditation and stillness, we connect to light, to Source, and to each other. It's a beautiful thing to connect to one another, isn't it? I know I love seeing you here every week. I love being with you, sending you light, sending you love, connecting. It's a beautiful thing. So at the end of our meditation, and by the way, after a while, add another meditation to your daily routine. So we wake up, we meditate, right? Then you might add another one before you go to sleep. Or maybe at midday or sunset. Sunset is a beautiful time to meditate. At the end of our meditation, we bow. Forehead to the ground. And offer up our meditation to the universe, to the universes, with love and gratitude for all that is, for all that we experience, for this wonderful roller coaster of life, for every moment, even in the moments of sadness, anger, frustration. Realize, even in that moment, that this is happening for you, not to you. And be grateful. As we prepare to meditate, I'm going to take myself off camera so that we can relax the body. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and hold for the count of 3 at the top. Focus, if you will, on your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, and relax the muscles around your eyes. As you do, your facial muscles, your jaw muscles will also begin to relax. If you have any tension whatsoever in your scalp, relax your scalp. Relax your neck, your throat. Relax your shoulders, your chest. Relax your upper arms, your lower arms. Relax your hands and your fingers as they rest very comfortably in your lap with a back that is very straight, allowing the Kundalini energy to flow easily inside your subtle physical body. As we begin to rev up the engines, the Kundalini is beginning to flow. As we relax your back, On either side of your spinal column, relax your abdomen. Release all of the muscles in your abdomen. Relax your hips, your upper legs, your lower legs. Relax your feet and your toes. Relax, relax, relax. Today, let's focus on 3 of the primary chakras. Focus, if you will, on your power center, resting in your navel area, an inch or 2 above your belly button. Focus on this area, see this area as a golden ball of light, and then take this energy up to the heart center to be purified, your power being purified by your heart. The heart center rests in the center of your chest. See this area as a green ball of light, emerald green. This is your heart. Take this energy up to your third eye, this indigo, violet, or white light that rests in the center of your forehead, an inch or so above your eyebrows, in the center of your forehead. And now bring this energy down around your entire being. Envelop yourself in this light. Once again, focusing on the golden ball of light in your power center, your navel center. Take this energy up as it turns to a green light resting in the center of your chest. And now take this energy up to your third eye, your psychic center. See this as indigo, violet, white light. And bring this energy down around your entire being. Focus on your power center, this golden light in your navel center area. Take this energy up to the green light in the middle of your chest, this heart center in the center of your chest. And take this energy up to your third eye, your psychic center, center of wisdom, allowing you to see what direction to go at any moment. And now bring this light, your light, down around your entire being. Continue to visualize moving the Kundalini energy from your power center to your heart center to your psychic center, the navel center, the heart center, and the third eye, and bringing it down around your being into the first few moments of our meditation music, and then let go. Let go and let eternity do with you what it will. Now, let's meditate. Namaste. Thank you for being with us today and learning more, hopefully, about Kundalini, raising your energy and having a most amazing year. My wish for you, my hope for you is that you will have a most awe-inspiring, wonder-filled year, filled with love, more compassion, more awe than you've ever known before, more health. May you be happy this year. Yes, the 10 things to do before we go. First, love yourselves. That's not number one, but do love yourselves. That's where we start, isn't it? Forgive yourselves, love yourselves. That's pre-one. One is then love someone or something more than you love yourself. Number two, take chances constantly. Number three, stop taking yourselves so seriously. Number four, start taking someone else more seriously. Number five, never give up hope. Never, ever give up hope. Number six, meditate more deeply today than you ever have. Number seven, learn to dance. Learn to dance. Number eight, feel the pain of the world and be happy anyway. Number nine, let go and let eternity do with you what it will. Number 10, look beyond all of this and know the truth. I look forward to being with you again next week. Forgive. Forgive it all. Forgive everyone. Forgive yourselves. Forgive. And watch how your life transpires. Watch how you change. Watch how light enters your being, because it is not being, your being is not being taken up by feelings of anger, frustration, a grudge. Watch your life change with forgiveness and compassion. I'll see you again next week. Thanks so much for being with us. Namaste. The light in me sees, honors, and so loves the light in you. I'll see you soon. Thanks.